Greetings, patients, and welcome to another episode of Doc's Reviews, your premier documentary review show. I'm Doc Hawk, and this week I will be reviewing the Netflix documentary release, What the Health by Kip Anderson. The plot summary, according to IMDb, is as follows. An intrepid filmmaker on a journey of discovery as he uncovers possibly the largest health secret of our time and the collusion between industry, government, pharmaceutical, and health organizations keeping this information from us. So this is the reason that I watch documentaries. I learn things that can make the world a better place, and if everyone saw them and took information from these types of films, I think we would be better off as a society. I want to change my health habits because of this documentary. I want to tell the people that are close to me to just try a plant-based diet for a little while to see if they feel better. And it's not really the typical vegan documentary that you would see, highlighting the cruelty of animals. I deeply care about environmental awareness and animal protection, but what this documentary does is it comes from the viewpoint of making our lives better and healthier. And unfortunately, I think that will resonate a bit more with a wider audience as opposed to a documentary strictly about protecting animals. I love documentaries that are about a bigger issue. And it was just absolutely insane to me realizing that these organizations like the Heart Association and the Cancer Society were actually being sponsored by these meat companies and drug companies. And it just makes me realize that it's all about money and all about control. And we don't really see what's going on unless we watch documentaries like these or read or are just hungry for information like this that can make living our lives better and other people's lives better as well. And I love the quote from the Ninja Warrior competitor right at the end. He said, "Being altruistic benefits us all. Like, if we do things that make us feel better, it's ultimately better for everything else." So I wasn't really sure if I was going to enjoy this documentary after the first half hour because it didn't really say anything that I didn't already know from reading or watching other documentaries about health. I wanted to follow this filmmaker's journey to becoming healthy, but instead we were shown a bunch of interviews of people with conditions, which, not to say that that's bad, but it's just something I've seen before, so I wanted sort of a new approach to it. Like, we know that hundreds of thousands of people suffer from these things all the time. Obesity, cancer, diabetes. But I wanted to get where we eventually ended up going quicker. And at the end, when we catch back up with these people who are doing better and recovering by changing their diet, I didn't really have an emotional connection because a lot of the meat of the documentary, or should I say greens of the documentary, was spent exposing all these health organizations. Having said that, this is a documentary that I believe everyone can benefit from watching. And it really makes you wonder if there's anything in meat that we really need besides it tasting good, which according to the documentary, we can get everything we need from a plant-based diet. So overall, I think this documentary is a must-watch. I'm gonna be thinking about it for a while. I'm gonna be changing my diet because of this, which I can't say for anything that I've watched previously. So maybe I can do a follow-up and see if I feel better by having a plant-based diet and just seeing for myself how this works. And if you guys have watched this documentary, let me know if you agree with me, if there are any points that I missed, if you enjoyed it, if you didn't enjoy it, or other health documentaries that you think are good and life-changing. Anyways, patients, that was my review for What the Health. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you're not subscribed already to get more reviews on documentaries. And if you have suggestions for documentaries to review, please leave them in the comments below. And share it with a friend to be a part of this documentary doctor movement, which is ultimately about spreading information and making the world a better place. I've been Doc Hawk, and thanks again so much for watching. You have been prescribed.